everybody, it's Allie from Padfoot Palms, Poodles, and Pals, and today we are going to go over some of my go-to tips and tricks on how to put weight on a thin or athletic dog. So stick around. Let's start off by talking about the meal bars. Now these are from a company called Momentum Carnivore Nutrition. I'm going to put the link down in the description box for you. Today's video is actually brought to you by Momentum, and I am super excited to be partnering with them because they have some phenomenal meal bars, treats, toppers, which they call seasonings, and my dogs have absolutely loved them. So let's go ahead and start out by taking a look at the bars. If you are like me, the very first thing that you do is flip a bag over and look at the ingredients. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that for you. Now this is the chicken variety, but they have other protein sources available as well. My dogs have loved them all, so they have a preference towards the turkey, and I'm not sure why that is. They don't usually prefer turkey in other varieties, but they really love the turkey. Just for reference, the turkey is also higher in fat, so that may be something that you want to consider depending on how much weight you need to put on your dog. Now, as you can see, the bars come in these really fantastic vacuum sealed pouches. Now this one I've already cut just for ease of filming, and all you have to do is pull it out and ta-da! Now let me just tell you that this smells great. If you are a fan of meatloaf, then you will definitely enjoy the way these smell. So what I like to do is take a bar and break it up, because what I'm going to do is rehydrate it in some warm water. Now, this is not a requirement if you want to use these bars for travel or for camping, right? If you're taking your dog with you, you don't have to break it up, but because I'm gonna rehydrate it, it just makes it a little bit easier and makes it rehydrate a little bit faster. Okay, next up, we've got the 100% Buffalo Tripe treats. Now, if you look closely here, you'll notice a few things. First of all, these are for dogs and for cats, which is fantastic. And again, you can see that it is perfectly vacuum packed. And what I am going to do is show you, once again, we've got a single ingredient, which is a really, really big deal. Anytime that you can find, look, the packaging is so good, I can't even rip it. Anytime that you can find single ingredient treats, you should always go for those. They're better for your pets in general. You can see the packaging here. Again, perfectly vacuum sealed. These are gonna be super fresh. Now, if you have never given tripe before, look, it's so vacuum packed, I can't even open it. All right, if you've never given tripe before, be prepared because it can have a little bit of a smell to it. And what I like to do is just drop these down in here. They are high in calorie. They are perfect for skin and just to help with their energy levels in general. So I love putting a few of those in there, and again, I have not met a dog yet who did not like tripe. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention, as I clean up my space a little bit here, is you are not limited to feeding this type of food or treat or additional meal for weight gain in a bowl. You could absolutely make this. You could make it ahead of time. You could mix it with some goat's milk, rehydrate it with goat's milk, and put them into your Busy Buddy. This is the Busy Buddy that I love because it's adjustable. This is a size medium, just for reference. You can see it's about as big as my hand. Perfect for medium or large breed dogs. Or you could use something like the West Paw. These are also fantastic right? You put all your goodies in there. It's a great way to get that extra meal in for your dog and have them work for it. You can pop these in the freezer after you fill them, pull them out the next day. You can pre-prep them for the week. So just some tips there. And last but not least, we have the pork heart seasonings. And this is a really great topper. You can use this as a topper just on your food in general. The dogs absolutely love it. I love to mix it in with their regular meals, or again, if I'm putting something into their Busy Buddy. And as you can see, all of the air is 100% out of there. I'm just gonna cut this open and try to break it up a little bit. And once you kind of get it going and the air gets in the bag, it becomes a little bit easier to break up. So, and you just shake some out. I don't really measure it because again, the whole point of adding all of these excellent nutritional components together is to put weight on the dog. Now, I will say that if this is your first time feeding these ingredients or feeding this caliber of ingredient, then you definitely want to take it slow. Maybe the first night you just do the bar, right? See how they do. Then add in the tripe later on, and then add in, right, your pork heart seasonings after that. Okay, so we're gonna get some water in this and get it going. Okay, now essentially all of these products are raw, so I went ahead and washed my hands because of course you saw me handle them. And now I've just got plain old hot water in here. Now, you could use bone broth, which would be another way to add in nutrients and calories. You could use goat's milk. It does not have to be hot. Again, I'm using hot water because I am trying to do this quickly. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of stir these around, make sure all of the pieces are well coated, and then just let it set and reabsorb all that watery goodness. My taste tester, Velocity. Yes, he's a good girl. Okay. I'll put this down for her. Now, I recommend that if you're trying to put weight on a dog, that you feed them their normal meals throughout the day, and then feed them this meal at the end of the day before bed. Now, you may have to play around a little bit with the timing because obviously you don't want them to have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But once you get the timing down and they get used to having that extra meal during the day, you really start to see a difference. After about 2 weeks, you can see that they're starting to put on healthy weight. And that's the main key here. We're talking about building muscle and putting on healthy weight. Not a lot of these, you see some of these weight gaining supplements and things like that. The problem with those is that they have garbage ingredients. And yes, your dog will gain weight, but they'll just gain fat, and that's not healthy. So as you can see, Velocity loves her extra meal, and she gobbles it up no problem. Now, the other thing that you could do is you could add a raw egg into this and mix it around. I mix eggs into their food anyway, so I don't have any need to add it into her food here. But you could also do that if you wanted to. So yeah. For anybody who's wondering, this is a glass bowl. I ordered it from chewy.com. I highly recommend that if you're going to feed raw, that you do so from a glass bowl or a high quality stainless steel bowl. And of course you want to use safe handling practices, right? I washed my hands multiple times. I'm gonna wash this bowl as soon as she's done with it. So you just want to make sure that you're being safe. Just treat it like you would raw meat. Well, what do you think about that? Yeah?